Oh man, I didn't see that coming. I mean, I kind of did. I knew it was going to happen sometime, but I mean, I heard we were going to get some news yesterday. I was kind of blowing off. I wasn't expecting much, which is, I think, a good thing to do when it comes to random news that comes out of nowhere that nobody was expecting. And then we get this. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 on PlayStation 4 running at 60 FPS. Woo! Man, it is going to run like butter. Hopefully, I'm not going to get too much hope, but it can replace the not so great port of 2.5, which was needed. And holy shit, I can actually play all of them because I actually own a PlayStation 4. But that's not just it. We got a full release of, I would guess, 2.8's kind of cinematic. I would guess that's the entirety of it in the 3.5 minutes that were shown, and holy shit, it's more beautiful than it was before because we got to see everything. I might actually go and look at it. I'm not going to probably decipher it or anything, but I just might sit down and just talk about some parts that were added about it because I'm not going to decipher the whole thing again because it added probably, I think, double what was shown before, but it looks freaking gorgeous. But back to the 1.5 and 2.5, it looks like it's still going to be cinematic for 358 by 2 days, and most likely coded, recoded. Apparently has not been said whether that one will be a game or just cinematic, but most likely cinematic. But it will be releasing in March, 2 months after 2.8, which is fine, great. You can freaking roll through every single game, then play 2.8, which will be nice flow, and then whenever 3 comes out, you can play that then. For some reason, they're doing 3 waves of release for March 9th for Japan, March 28th for North America, and March 31st for Europe, which is kind of strange. I'm not really... Japan makes sense, but why they're splitting up North America and Europe by 3 days, I don't know. Either way, at least it's not a huge gap between those, except the March 9th is a little decent gap, but not too big of a deal. I just want the game to be ported well. That's the big thing that was wrong with 2.5. The slowness, the lag, the brokenness of the final battle. Overall, just was not the best port in the world, and this is what is somewhat needed and something that a lot of people have really wanted. Some other news we got out of it, but some Kingdom Hearts 3 shots, and we have drive forms back in Kingdom Hearts 3, and this one looks nice. There's a few questions here, and we can actually see a lot more of Mount Olympus, which it looks fabulous as ever. It looks like you're already in the clouds now, and you get a lot of stuff in the background showing that with lightning everywhere. And originally I thought this new form was a new form. Now that I'm looking at it closer and actually thinking about it, this might just be Master Form with a slightly different design on the pants, and also just incorporating his actual new design. And for some reason before I thought it might be like a new form where he uses a shield, but thinking about it again, this Keyblade might just have, we've seen it change before I believe, but this might just be a new transformation into a shield. I doubt it's a form that just has a shield as its weapon. That is a possibility, but just being the design is yellow and black and kind of grayish, I would more go with it is Master Form, which is pretty damn awesome. I don't care, it looks amazing to me. We also get a look at another maybe drive form, being most likely Valor, if it is a drive form, being that his pants look very camo-like. Yet we can't really tell what hit weapon he's holding. It looks like he might be holding a hammer of some sort with light behind it. But that seems pretty big for a hammer, but also that freaking Heartless is jumping a lot higher than a normal Heartless, which is kind of strange. I don't know if they just got hops since the previous games, but still, this could be a new drive form. It looks slightly different just based off the pants, but it also looks similar to the base design, but I don't think it is. I think it is most likely Valor form or just a brand new drive form as a whole. Oh yeah, great note. We can't see his face here, but Sora looks so much better than he did back in the day. He doesn't look oiled up so far. That's great news. With all this news, I think it's pushing off of a wave of new information in 2017. I believe a while back, Nomura said that there is going to be non-stop news in 2017 for this game, especially with the 15-year anniversary of the series. And that is great news for us, and it's starting out right now, and it is pretty freaking hype. I'll tell you that. But that is it. Tell me what you think of all this. We got 1.5 and 2.5 coming to the PlayStation 4 in March. The full cinematic, most likely, of 2.8, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And then 2 new screenshots for Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of stuff in a day. I didn't actually expect that much, which I guess I'm not going to be downplaying most of this anymore. If they say they're getting news, I'm going to get hyped for it, because this was pretty freaking hype to wake up to. But yeah, what do you all think of this? Are you as hype as I am for this? But nonetheless, my name's Arcane Keyblade, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.